Hello peoples, Bubba Ace here. Today is the day a lot of you have been waiting for. The results for the Rebirth Qualifiers. The ones who ran it will get to see if they made it in the top 100 and what number they would potentially have for the tournament, or if they didn't do well enough to win a reserved spot. Now in total, there were 144 attempts at the qualifiers. Well, actually there were 163. However, some people either didn't get the memo that they weren't allowed to use alts, or thought they could get away with sneaking in one, or two, or more. But thanks to a little bit of research from reliable sources, shout out to them. I'm not going to name them because I don't want to risk them possibly getting harassed, but I really appreciate the help in sniffing out the alt accounts. Here's a list of all the discovered alt accounts and the mains using them. The alts are permabanned from the competition, and the mains are disqualified and banned for this tournament. Now that that's out of the way, here are the results, starting with who finished in 100th place and would be the potential number 1 in the run order of the tournament. The following competitors failed the second obstacle, the beam trenches, going out on the transition to the second set in less than 18.75 seconds. I apologize in advance if I mispronounce your username, if it's called. Superior Okami, AA Sixers Fan 2, All Jaden Boss 48, It's Foamy, Turdwig 5943, Keno Flame 1, Ashlyn Zach 1719, Vaccinu, and Teal Flynn. The next wave of competitors failed the second set of the beam trenches in various spots, starting with the worst spot of them, Atlantic Champ 2, the dude who does YouTube 2, Fortunate as OP09, Gamer1222B, Titchell04, and Viking Roblox YouTube. The next wave failed the transition to the third set. Their order is determined by the time it took them to even reach that point. They are Noah77N, Cartez, One Swells Corruption, Epic Oliver 318, Geo Phoenix 1102, and Rich Squigs. This final batch of competitors all failed the third set of the beam trenches, from the start of it to the dismount. Their order is determined by which beam they fell on and the time it took them to reach that spot. JJ the Beast 1008, Cyrus 08 UK, Sashi K, Yuxinator, Andrico 23, Het for Gog, Spectre of Communism, Badger X, A Aaron Pro 8022, Mr. Jackman 434, Dino 4564, Superman C Year, and David Von Erich. That's all the beam trenches fails, 34 on that list. There are a lot more than that, but those sadly didn't make the cut. Needless to say, the beam trenches was the ninja killer of the qualifiers. Next is the second biggest ninja killer of the qualifiers, the third obstacle, the spin bridge. 16 this time. This order is determined by which ball they fell on and how long it took them to reach that point. Kyle Chembeg 2, Rachel 2 Flubber 03, Void 1X, Supreme Crystal Ninja, Gravitations, John Has Flight, Liam 21314, Nebula Deception, Inaka Lorana, Kane the RNW Master, Stop It Soon, Poo Lover 12345, Static Lime, Gojirard 2222, Bookcase, and Wubsy AUTTP. Next are the 7 who failed the fourth obstacle, the Ugly Cliffhanger. Yes, that's what it's called, because it's ugly. Anyway, order is which ledge they fell on or failed to catch on to, and the time they reached that spot. Bowling Ninja, An Epic Reshiram, All in the Book Cess, NES Ninja 5, Whirlpool 730, Nice Cat 920, and DJ Jumpman 23. Now for the 6 who failed the 5th obstacle, the jumping spider. No, it's not the same jumping spider that will be in the tournament. That's a spoiler for those who haven't been to the training camp yet or don't intend on competing. But the jumping spider that was introduced in Tournament 16 of the OG series and lasted until the final tournament of that era. Spot reached and time spent to reach said spot is the order. Deluxe Gabe 1, Free MMO Direct, Famalam, Iceland So Great, Whooper 290, and So Whatever Dude. The 6th and final obstacle of the qualifiers, the new version of the Danger Climb, that will not be in a future tournament, so don't bother asking, which took out 13, all the way from the mount onto it, to falling off of it on any of its 4 levels. You should know the drill by this point. They are Bluefill, G-Man 992421, Yas 123451, Average Guy 80, Zayn Games, Andrastical, the Piplup Ninja, Asami Shime, It's Vibes, or It's Vixbiz, Shattuck RBNW, Cheese VIP, Scub Killer 68, and Big Fish 2007. And finally are the 24 who cleared. They all will have nighttime runs. Slowest clear to fastest clear is the order here. Cobin 3913, Jake Jr. 1614, Jackson Chid Gamer, Jamie Dorino, Schwartz, Brando 4433, Sonic Alley 3, Super Trashman 1426, Lemon Boya, It's Acco, Dogs Rock 67, Tackmeister 11, Not a 2008 user, Mr. Sunnyside Splash. And finally, here are the top 10. Not only will they have the 10 highest numbers of the tournament, but they will also have a safety pass that's valid for only the first 3 stages. And if any of them decide not to use the safety pass in the tournament, or don't want it, they can exchange it for 250 Robux instead. Anyway, they are Fion Jr. 11, Dr. Ninja 64, Lyrical Wonders, Perfuji, Kyra Speedrun, Roblox Polish Player 4, Bayspeak, Kabak or Gabe, Bowsy Pie, and before I reveal the top qualifier, I'm going to mention that there was a 145th main account and 25th clear who finished with the fastest time, Square as Wall 09. However, not too long after he ran, I believe it's a he, so I'm going to stick with that, he DM'd me to let me know that he wasn't going to make it on any of the tournament dates, unfortunately. So he requested to be dropped out of the leaderboard, which is a request I decided to honor. And I felt that it was only fair to at least give him an honorable mention. If he was able to compete, not only would he be the top qualifier and be this tournament's Mr. 100, but also Fion Jr. 11 would have been knocked out of the top 10. So instead, the one who finished with the top time and will be this tournament's Mr. 100 is Flodos. There you have it. Those are all who finished in the top 100 and have all earned a reserve spot for the tournament. Now remember, if you didn't finish in the top 100 or didn't qualify at all, you can still run the tournament, but you'll most likely be a bonus run, no matter how far you get. Also, if you have a reserved spot but fail to show up during the Stage 1 filming dates, you'll lose your reserved spot, and any of the bonus runners will be in the broadcast in your place. Thank you to everyone who ran qualifiers last weekend. Congratulations to those who finished in the top 100, and better luck next time to those who didn't make the cut. I'll link a full spreadsheet with the official results in the description. Good luck in the tournament next week, and I'll see you all then. Until next time, ciao peoples.